everybody, I'm Daniel and you're watching Gear65, the weekly gadget review show number 39. Now today's episode is a bit different from our usual episode. For one thing, you're not watching this in HD, neither do you see a co-host with me, and also we're not outdoors. The reason is because today's gadget is a little bit different from what we usually play with. Today we are actually taking a look with the Everyman Freetalk. This is a pair of USB Skype headsets, and we decided to play with this and just check it out because we haven't we've never reviewed something like this before, and also at the same time just thought that we can actually show you a little bit of difference between having a USB headset, whether it's this Everyman Freetalk or not, versus using a built-in microphone. So we're going to do a few things. Of course, we're going to take a look at the headset itself. Then after, we're going to be able to compare the audio. Right now the video is coming out of my IMAX iSight camera and the built-in microphone in the computer. Alright, so let's take a look at the headset first. So these are the Everyman Freetalk. This is by a company called Freetalk, and if you take a look at the headset, it's a pretty typical standard headset, nothing special about it. In terms of design, so it's actually the normal headsets. One thing is that if you actually have big ears like I do, it might actually start to get hot quickly over here. So that's something that you might want to take note. And the interesting thing is that you can actually fold this up like this, okay, and then after it can become flat, and then you just do this, and you can actually carry this around easily in your bag and all that. So that's actually an interesting feature. So you'll be wondering, why would you want to carry around extra pair of headsets around? They actually have this very interesting feature. I'm not sure if most of you actually use it. This is the other end. Like I said, this is a USB headset. You can actually work without installing any without having to install any extra stuff on a Windows and a Mac. Right, just plug it into your Windows machine or a Mac machine, and it will just automatically install whatever is necessary, and it will work with any application, not just Skype. It will work with right now, for example, I'm using it with Boing's TV. Okay, but anyway, if you take a look at the end here, this is the box, and you can see, hopefully you can see it. This is not the HD, so you can see right here you have the headset, headphone, and then the microphone. And the interesting thing is that you can actually pull out the headphone jack, and the reason for that is that the idea is that you can actually hook this into your MP3 player, for example, and so on the go you can actually use these headsets as your audio headset for your MP3 player. So you just have to bring one item, though it's kind of strange to walk around on the street with a microphone sticking out. So that's one thing that you want to take note. Also, if you're an audiophile, I don't think these headsets are actually audiophile quality. So just thought I'd mention that. But otherwise, it's actually a very interesting feature. I don't think most of you will be using this feature, but nonetheless, it's something that you don't really find very often with a USB headset. Right, now for the microphone's audio quality. Now this is one of those things where it's not, so we're not talking about we haven't compared with we never played with any other brands or other models of USB headsets. So I think it's not fair for us to compare this with any other headset. So we're just gonna let you hear the audio, right? So right now the audio is coming out from the microphone on the top of my computer right now. So if I'm gonna put this on right now, and so right now, at this point, you might not be able to realize, but there's a little bit of ambient noise. There's a little kind of hissing sound coming out. Right, so right now if I switch to the microphone, which is test 1 2, hello? You see that? Now, right now, you notice that I'm slightly a little softer, yes, but you notice that all the ambient noise is gone, in a sense that right now that I switched to this microphone, you've realized that the other microphone actually had a lot of ambient noise, and the audio is very targeted at my mouth right now, and all you're hearing is my voice and nothing else but that. So the audio clarity is a lot better. how it helps in video conferences when you don't have all these ambient noise around. It actually really helps because then you have like five people doing video conferences, and then everybody's ambient noise adds together. It starts to get very noisy. So with a microphone like this, you can actually make sure that people hear only you and hear you very clearly. And as you can hear right now, it's actually the voice is actually pretty clear. Like I said, I don't know if other headsets actually sound even clearer, but to me, this is actually good enough for video conferencing. So plus because of the headset, you won't get any issues of feedback. The audio comes straight to your ears, okay, or you can still get it to come out of your speakers. But usually feedback happens when the audio from your speakers go into your microphone and come out of the speakers again, and so on and so forth. So this one will actually reduce feedback quite drastically. So this is actually a good thing to get. So let's switch it back to the normal microphone, which is a comparison again. This is the normal microphone. I'm louder now, and all the ambient noise is back. And the Everyman Freetalks microphone. Yeah. So the great thing about this is that I've seen in shops, USB headsets costing $70, $100+. I don't know what the special features are, but to me personally, I'm quite happy with this set because the thing about this is that this set of headsets cost only in Singapore. They only cost 41 Singapore dollars. So it's actually relatively cheaper than most USB headsets you find on the market today, and it has a sound quality that is good enough for me in terms of the microphone audio. Perhaps maybe the headsets, the comfort level for the headsets might not be the best, right? But remember, this is only $40, 41 Singapore dollars, and you can get a pretty good sound quality. Yeah. And if you actually want to, you can get it from the Skype store. There's an online Skype store. Just go to shop.skype.com and then go scroll all the way down to the bottom where you actually find the country. Let's see if I can scroll it down. Yeah, you can actually find the country and choose Singapore, right? And then after you'll be able to get this shipped to Singapore for $41. If you are in the States, you can actually get this for 22 US dollars, I believe. Let me just scroll up. United States. And so it's actually a pretty affordable pair of headsets. And if you're actually into if you're actually into video conferencing or voice conferencing a lot, and you're looking for something a budget, cheap pair of USB headsets that have pretty good sound quality, the Freetalk Everyman USB headsets should be something that you might want to take a look at. So I guess that's it for this episode of Gear65. Actually, if you have any questions you want to ask us, you can email us at gear65@tech65.org. Of course, you can actually check out all our past episodes for Gear65 as well as all our other podcasts at tech65.org. So that's it for this week's episode of Gear65. Be sure to come back next week. We got some pretty cool gadgets to show you. And that's it. I'm Daniel, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.